What are the untold stories of enslaved people at Independence Hall? Imagine standing in the place where America declared independence, but behind the scenes, a different story was unfolding. Independence Hall is famous for the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the drafting of the Constitution, but it also has a hidden history involving enslaved people. During the late 1700s, Philadelphia was the capital of the United States, and nearby was the President's house, where George Washington and John Adams lived. Washington held at least 9 enslaved people in this house, including Enslaved, Moll, and Hercules. Enslaved was known for her bravery. She escaped slavery while living in Philadelphia, and her story is now remembered with a memorial showing her path to freedom. For many years, these stories were not part of the official history shared at Independence Hall and the surrounding sites. It was only after careful research by historians and community efforts that the National Park Service began to include these stories in their tours and exhibits. Archaeologists have uncovered the basement areas where enslaved servants worked, revealing the harsh conditions they endured. Today, memorials honor their lives and contributions, helping visitors understand the full picture of America's past. Independence Hall was also a place where key decisions about slavery were made. The Constitution, drafted here, included the 3/5 clause, which counted enslaved people as 3/5 of a person for representation. It also allowed slavery to continue in many states and prohibited the international slave trade after 1807. Nearby, Congress Hall saw the passage of the Fugitive Slave Act in 1793, which made it illegal to help escaped enslaved people and required their return to owners. Philadelphia was a hub for abolitionist activity too. Famous speakers like Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln gave speeches near Independence Hall, advocating for freedom and equality. The city also played a role in the Underground Railroad, helping enslaved people escape to free states. Courts within the historic park held trials related to resisting fugitive slave laws, showing the ongoing struggle over slavery and liberty. The stories of enslaved people at Independence Hall reminded us that America's history is complex. While the nation fought for independence and freedom, many lived in bondage. Today, efforts are made to tell these untold stories, so visitors can see the full history of this iconic site and understand the sacrifices and struggles of those who fought for their freedom. These stories help us see that the fight for liberty was not just about laws and documents, but also about real people whose lives were shaped by slavery and resistance.